right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So we are live. If you can hear me, let me know. I just got the phone notification, so that means it is working. I'm gonna click on live chat here real quick so I can see you guys. And of course, if you are joining, let me know if you hear me loud and clear, and then we can begin. Thank you very much. All right, so waiting. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. All right, so wow. I mean, wow. There's so much to talk about and just so easy. It's actually so easy for these trade setups. And I'll explain to you guys, I want to talk about pretty much everything on entries, how to find them, what the moving forward, how we're going to trade Bitcoin, Dogecoin, everything. So first of all, let's talk about Bitcoin, okay? So we knew that 68.9 region was a major resistance point. I kept telling you guys, look, if this structure level ends up breaking, we are going to see a squeeze. I was not wrong on that formation, right? The W formation on yesterday's stream, I mentioned, look, Bitcoin is in a W formation. I was really trying to push it to you guys, saying it is a long opportunity. It is not a short opportunity. It is a long opportunity because there was multiple reasons as to why this trade setup was bullish. We were on a W formation on the 4-hour time frame. We broke above our exponential moving averages. We retested them as support. We were not overbought by any means. On the daily structure, we bounced off the 20 exponential. There's just so many things that we were talking about in terms of a long setup. And I said, look, as long as you get the trend right, you are going to make money in this market. There was a lot of folks that, of course, and we're mentioning, oh, is it time to short? I'm short right now. Guys, counter trading in terms of a bullish engulfing or, of course, even an uptrend is just suicidal, and you will end up losing money. It makes no sense to counter trade yourself. If, of course, even though we are overbought on something, does not mean you enter a short. Unless you're scalping and you know what you're doing, there's really no reason for you to be doing it. Instead, you're better off just entering every time we hit the exponential moving averages and continuing to look for long positions. Now, with Bitcoin breaking above the 68.9 region, there is nothing stopping Bitcoin from hitting into all-time high again. I talked about this in the last live stream, but if you look from previous price analysis, you will see that this has happened multiple times. The last time Bitcoin ended up breaking structure, guess what? It was the same exact zone. We saw a retest of support and boom, 71,000. You can see from previous price analysis here, same exact trade setup. Guess what happened? We hit 70,000, boom, 71 all-time high. Same thing right here, broke, hit zone. Same thing right here, broke, hit zone. Hit zone, hit zone. Do you see what I'm trying to explain to you guys? Is you are much better looking for long opportunities than you are looking for short opportunities on Bitcoin as of right now. And you can see that at the current trend, this is a very bullish move set. We have already retested on the dailies our exponential moving averages. Now we are simply just looking for long positions and the continuation. Would I look for a long position here, right? The question becomes, would I look for a long position here? No. And the reason for that is all we are simply doing is we have this new wick high created, right? So this wick high is what we're going to be paying attention to as of right now. I'll go ahead and draw a line right there. 69.8 is now the new area that we want to pay attention to. If the market, of course, ends up rejecting, guess what? 68.9, right, was a major resistance. So in turn, it should act as a major support. Once we see that support retest and the candle close, you can enter a long position. Or if you want to play it conservative, just wait for the wick high to be broken and then enter a long. That is pretty much the trading style we've been doing for the past few days. And I told you guys this weeks ago. And I said, look, the closer we get to elections, the harder it is for you guys to be getting that opportunity for that trade. What I meant by that was the current zone. It was extremely volatile today, right? Bitcoin was hovering at 69.2, then 68.8, then 69.2. And a lot of traders were getting chopped in between. And I kept telling you guys, look, as long as you get the trend right, the squeeze will be worth it. I was not wrong about the squeeze. I was right about the squeeze. I was right about the wick high break. Even if you got rejected here, you could have easily just waited for the wick high to be broken right there at 69.19. Boom. That's a pretty significant trade. Even from 69.1 all the way into 69, basically 69.9. Guys, it's an $800 trade. Regardless of your leverage, you were making money today. And of course, I will talk about Doge because Doge is one of those coins that we were extremely bullish on while the rest of YouTube and all these leverage traders are saying it's pointless, don't go long. It's like, listen, this was a very simple trade setup. Very simple trade setup. This was very easy and easy profits for those of you that entered. I know a lot of you guys made a lot of money today, but look, Doge, in terms of a trade, all we really had to do was pay attention to this zone right here. This magical white line, 0.149. I said, look, if 0.149 ends up breaking, we are going to see a squeeze. The first initial test, you can see, we did see a squeeze, right? We squeezed into 0.151. Market came back down. What happened next? You guys scalped this range right here, right? Everyone scalped the initial break. So when the first break happens, so this is the wick high, you trade into the wick high, you lock in your gains, and you close. Why? Because we are not guaranteed in order for a break. It is not guaranteed. Market structure came back down. The next 4-hour candle, guess what happened? The new wick high was broken. You enter a long into that zone, and holy shit, what a long it was, right? That's how we trade. You guys all were saying, oh, how do I know my entries? How do I know when to enter? Just trade the wick highs. Scalp the market. It is extremely easy to do. The exponential moving averages, if you pay attention, are not being respected. Why? The question becomes, why are the exponential moving averages all of a sudden not being respected? Guess what? The reason why is because there's so much bullish momentum in the market right now. Bitcoin is hovering near all-time high. And remember when I said about the psychological part of Doge, and I said, look, the random Joe Schmo or your uncle or your aunt or your grandma that's going to be talking about Bitcoin, they're going to think, what about that Dogecoin? I wonder what that Dogecoin is doing now. They're going to look at the price of Doge as 15 cents, and they're going to remember it trading at 70 cents, and psychologically, they're going to say, whoa, that's an easy 4x if it goes near all-time high. I'm buying Doge. That is the problem if you are shorting, is you have to understand the momentum on Doge that we are seeing right now, not only from Elon, but across the board for retail institutional levels, and of course, the squeezes. The squeezes, guys, on these technical analysis trades, these are major resistance points being broken. You are very, very dumb if you are shorting these move sets. This is very easy money to be made. All you really have to do is simply just trade the wick high. Every time this little stick right here ends up breaking, you enter a long position. You scalp the market. Of course, for the whales, some of you guys are up 200, 300, 150%. Right? These are very simple trade opportunities. And again, I literally hold your hand and I tell you 0.168 is the main target. I give you the target. All you have to do is initiate the trade. I always get this question, Pingu. Oh, I'm not initiating the trades because I'm hesitant. I don't know if it's going to break. I'm not sure. Look, it is very simple. Nobody knows what the market's going to do. As long as you have the levels, though, you have an edge over everyone else. You can trade into these zones. Did I know yesterday that, of course, was the level structure going to be broken yesterday, right? We were trading at this zone when I made the video. Did I know the fact that this resistance level, of course, at 0.149 was going to be hit on that 4-hour candle? No, I didn't know that. I didn't know if it was going to be that 4-hour candle or the day after or the day after. But what I did know was that level is going to act as a magnet. Sooner or later, that level is going to hit. The exponential moving averages are being used as support. That is enough reason for me to go in a long position. Of course, entry is dependent on the exponential moving averages, but if you want to play it safe, you could have easily just seen this trade setup in terms of a wick high down here as well. Look, these are wicks. What are these? These are wicks, right? So all you really do is you wait for the wick high to be broken, you enter a long position. Your next wick high is created. You close a trade for profit. The next trade setup over, you wait for the wick high to be broken, boom, long the trade. That's it. It's super, super simple. Guys, I've been doing this for 7 years. Everything I've taught you guys is literally, I have speed run you guys into technical traders because of the fact that I have made all the beginner mistakes that you can think of. I have done it. The reason why I teach now, and again, it is free. I'm a free teacher. I don't charge for shit. I teach because proof is in there. In the whole Telegram channel, you can go up as far as you want. Every single trade setup has played out. That is my proof of how long I've been doing this, and that is the proof right there. Now, the problem becomes is as a beginner, when you are just starting to learn and you have these market conditions where it's very volatile, mistakes happen. And I understand, but guys, that's why I keep trying to drill it into your heads. We are not in a short market. We are only looking for long setups. I talked about Solana yesterday and I said, look, yes, look at this current trade setup on Solana. You guys like Solana so much, let's talk about it, right? So we have the same exact trade setup right now. Am I looking for longs here? No, although the trend is bullish. Am I looking for longs here? No, why? We have not broken the wick high. The wick high is at 179.23. Just set an alert. 179.23 breaks, we enter a long position into 185. That is the main area of take profit. What does that mean when I say 185? Does that mean, okay, Pingu, this 4-hour candle is going to be the one that goes all the way up? No, that does not mean, you're not. If you think like that, you're not understanding what I'm talking about. It means that if you are breaking the scalp, you are simply riding the profits every single time. Sooner or later, it's going to hit that target 185. We don't know if that target's going to be on this 4-hour candlestick or the next 4-hour candlestick or tomorrow. We don't know that. But guess what? The target will hit. That is what we know. From a technical analysis point, these levels always play out. And that's the level I told you guys, 185 for Solana. For Doge, what was my level? You can go back in all of my YouTube videos. I kept moaning about the same exact damn level. I said 0.168 if 0.149 is broken. If 0.13 tested support, guess what? Everyone said, oh, Pingu, it's not a bear market. Why are you talking about shorting? Why are you talking about 0.13 and the daily 20 exponential moving average? You know why I was talking about the 20 exponential moving average? Is because, again, I didn't want my guys to get flushed. The rest of YouTube can get flushed for all I give a shit, but my guys will not be flushed. My guys will not lose money in this market. And you can see 0.13 to the exact penny of the exponential moving averages played out. We entered the long position on the wick high, and guess what? Every single person in this channel on Doge made money. Every single person, from whether it was a spot position or a leverage position. These were very simple trades today. Very simple. If you missed out on the trades, is it the end of the world? No. And guess what? That brings me to my last point, Ethereum. Let's talk about Ethereum, the one that sucks, that no one gives a shit about clearly. But let's talk about Ethereum, because guess what? I was the one dude on YouTube back when Ethereum squeezed. I was the one guy, and I kept moaning about it in the chat for weeks. And I said, look, when Ethereum squeezes, it is going to be such a disgusting rally that people are going to be so upset they missed out on. And that was the same time Bitcoin was rallying near all-time high. Ethereum was doing, guess what? Look at the technical analysis on Ethereum right now. Ethereum was doing fuck all. It was doing exactly nothing. It was doing absolutely nothing the same time Bitcoin squeezed right here. It was in the same exact zone of 3,000. It was doing nothing. And everyone was saying, Ethereum's dead. Ethereum's never going anywhere. Ethereum's dead. And within one 4-hour candlestick, guys, this is a 4-hour interval. I'm not making this up. In one 4-hour candlestick, Ethereum went from 3,100 to 3,400. I've never seen the amount of profits in this channel in my life on that day that I saw. And guess what? Where is Ethereum right now? In the same exact setup that we've seen from prior. It is in the same exact zone, testing the exponential moving averages, looking to break out. And when it does break out, ladies and gentlemen, when it does break out, don't be surprised on a $300 candle on Ethereum. Do not be surprised that, oh my God, Pingu, I should have longed, I should have listened. Look, you want to play it super simple? You don't want to trade this chop? Who the hell wants to trade the chop, right? Don't trade the chop. This is your new wick high. That's your trade right there. 25.36 is a resistance. Your new high is 25.44. Set your damn alerts. 25.44 breaks. You are at least guaranteed into the wick high here of 25.65. That's a $25 move on Ethereum. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money regardless of how you see it. But hey, guess what? If 25.65 is broken, what happens next, right? Now we become a V shape. And on the V shape formation, where's the top of the move set? At $2,700 Ethereum. Okay, everyone following? Follow. This is very important. Cool. So now let's talk about this again, just so everyone's on the same page. Pay attention, right? So look, previous price analysis, right? We're currently testing the wick highs. So if I'm looking at a trade setup on Ethereum, I'm saying, okay, look, this is the next wick high. So all I'm going to do is set an alert right there, 25.45. If 25.45 breaks, what am I doing next? Where's the next few wicks? The next few wicks are right here. 25.65. Guaranteed profit, right? Because again, these wicks have already been tested. Pay attention. These wicks have already been tested. 25.65 breaks. Okay, now what? Well, if 25.65 breaks, where pretty much that same moveset was on the V-shape on the way towards the downside, we retest it as resistance. If that level structure breaks, all of these little shorts over here get wrecked. And then where's the top of the moveset? At 27.11. But wait, there's more. at 27.11. How many times have we tested 27.11 as resistance? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7th break on resistance. If it breaks 7 damn times, the more times the resistance level is tested and it ends up breaking, where the hell is Ethereum going to go? Where did the moveset start? Ladies and gentlemen, this is not rocket science. 3,300 is with Ethereum. It had its drop within a 4-hour interval. In a day, we dropped $1,000. And just like that, within a day, Ethereum will head up into the same $1,000 mark. And all of a sudden, everyone will say, whoa, 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 what happened to Ethereum? Oh, I've seen this coming. No, you didn't see shit coming. This is a very simple trade setup. And I'm giving you guys this early again. And guess what? When the time comes, I will repost this video and say, I said so. I said so. Just like on Doge, I said so. And it's not a crystal ball. It's nothing that I do special in this market. My charts are completely naked. You're probably looking at these and you're saying, what is this? There's nothing here. It's just simple price action. But the biggest difference is I am always right on the trend. And in terms of entries, we are patient. We are not greedy on our entries, but Ethereum is lagging. We know this. Everyone knows this. Ethereum is lagging. Everyone is hunting a trade setup on Ethereum right now and getting wrecked in terms of a chop. We don't need to chase the market. There's no reason to chase the market. Just let Ethereum squeeze. If it breaks above that zone, enter along. Once it breaks above 25.65, enter along. Sure, you don't know if that long opportunity 25.65 is going to play out all the way into 3,000. We don't know that. But what we do know is a trend is upwards. And if we catch the move, we long scalp the market. We are long scalpers in this market. That is simply how we trade. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to explain. This should be very simple concepts for a lot of you. I understand the beginner psychological part that happens within trading when you're in a trade and it goes against you. You feel like you enter and then it goes against you. That is simply just the wrong idea of trading. These are things you will learn over time. It's not that I send an entry and you're automatically going to make profit, right? It's not like that. For Doge, for example, it was like that today. I set the trade. I said wick high breaks, we squeeze, we squeeze. I said again, wick high breaks, we squeeze, we squeeze. Bitcoin, same sort of setup. I said wick high breaks, we squeeze, we squeeze. It's the same shit that happens every single time. But now you can see Ethereum is not playing well, right? Ethereum isn't doing anything. But instead of looking at it and being frustrated and say, well, why isn't Ethereum doing it? Why isn't this happening? Instead of looking at it like that, look at it like a trading opportunity. Guys, the market is giving you the most beautiful entry on Ethereum on a massive trade setup for a swing of nearly $1,000 where it's life-changing money if you catch it from the bottom. The question becomes is, are you that trader that's going to catch the wick? Are you that trader who's going to pay attention to that wick break? I'm here to spoon feed you, right? I'm here to hold your hand in this market and say, okay, guys, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. But there's a few select traders in this group chat, or rather in Telegram right now, that are doing this on their own after they've mastered what I've said. I don't even have to tell them anything. They just send me their positions. They're up like tens of thousands of dollars and say, hey, Pingu, thanks for everything. Just paid off my mortgage. Hey, Pingu, just did this. Hey, did that. That's where I want the rest of 1,600 Telegram members to be within a year. That is my goal. That is literally my only goal. I will not charge you for a course. I will not sell a mentorship program. I don't give a shit. I make money anyways. I don't need to charge you guys for doing anything. My goal is to make you professional traders within the 2 years I've had this channel. A lot of you guys have made it. For the ones that are new, I will not give up on you. I am here to walk you through every single thing that I can. And again, these live sessions are recorded for a reason. If I go MIA or if something happens to me, if anything happens to me, you need to understand that this content on YouTube is never going to leave. You can go back to it and you can learn from it and you can see what I'm saying. Ethereum right now, for the first time in a very long time, has broken above the exponential moving averages and is now being used as support. It is being used as support. This is the first time in a very long time it's happened. That's why I keep telling you guys, yes, Ethereum's lagging. I understand, I see it, but this is not a time to short. This is not a time to be bearish. This is an opportunity time. And again, once that level structure of 25.36 breaks, it is a very profitable time. You guys are going to make a lot of money in this market. What you saw on Doge was a glimpse of what's to come across the board for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Dogecoins, meme coins. I don't give a shit. When the market goes up, everyone goes up. And you guys need to understand that the amount of money we are going to make in this market, it's unfathomable. It actually is wild. And again, I am sitting here telling you exactly where to enter and exit, exactly when to take your profits, exactly on the wick breaks. I've even started saying break before it even happens so everyone can get positioned accordingly. I am doing all the legwork for you guys. Every single thing that I do is for you guys at the end of the day. And you guys, again, a lot of you guys, I want you guys to understand and start learning to do your trades on your own. Sometimes, again, I get busy, but you guys need to do these trades on your own. You guys need to understand that, look, if I'm entering a trade, this is what Pingu taught me. This is why I'm going to be entering the trade. So I hope that makes sense for everyone. Is everyone on the same page? Here, let me make this. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a sec. Let me just quickly. I'm gonna link the Telegram channel in the chat right now because I think there's a bunch of new people in here. There you go. There's my Telegram channel. It's free. I'm not charging for anything. It is a free channel. You can go in the channel and scroll up as far as you want. Every single trade setup has played out. The only one that has not played was during the war. That's the only one. And again, that ain't my fault. I woke up one day, I entered, and then the war happened, and then everything collapsed. That is not my issue. Okay, to be fair, that was not. I couldn't see. No one could see that coming. But everything else has played out to the T, to the exact penny. Half of these trades have played out to the exact penny. Today's trade, I'm looking at it right now on Doge. Okay, you know what? You guys want to look at this. Look at this setup, right? So I told you guys about this on Doge, and I said, look, hold on, let me scroll up real quick. And I said, hold on one sec. Let me find this for you. Okay, look at this. I got it. So I'm gonna move it over here so you guys can all see. Everyone on the same page. Look at what I said. Patience game for Doge. No break, got close, but still no break. Last resistance until 0.168. That's what I said in the chat. And I said, look, if we break above 0.149, this is the resistance right here. Patience game, but still no break. This was the break. If we break above that zone, then there's the only resistance until 0.168. And now you guys see 0.168. It played, right? So again, we haven't hit the profit yet, right? We haven't hit the overall profit, but we are still bullish. The market is still in the uptrend. We are still longing and looking for the continuation. Let's talk about Shiba real quick, because yes, I know. I see Shiba. I've talked about Shiba a lot. I stopped making videos on Shiba because, again, it wasn't at my level yet. But Shiba is not in the trade setup that I'm happy with, right? So again, I will not talk about a coin unless there is guaranteed profit to be made. Shiba is not in that zone yet. Shiba is nowhere near that zone. In that zone to be around the 23 zone for me to start making videos or talking about Shiba. Why? Why do I do that? Well, because if you pay attention to Shiba, you will notice since around September, so about a month ago, we are in the exact same range we've been in a month. I don't want you guys to get trapped within this consolidation. So that's why I don't talk about it. It doesn't mean that I'm not watching it. It just simply means there's no reason. There's no trade. There's nothing interesting. For those of you that were part of this channel a long time ago, you guys remember this momentum trade that we did on Shiba. This was the largest trade Pingu Chat has ever done. We entered a long position, and I'm sure I can probably find the picture. It was right there at 0.0166. It was a leverage long, and it was a spot long, and I basically told everyone for a few days to long it. It was a monster trade. And again, that's the same sort of trade updates that I will continue giving. All we have to do is play with a little patience. So yes, I know Shiba. I know you want me to talk about Shiba. But again, Shiba's not at that level yet for me to speak about. There's no reason to rush the trades. Let the trades come to you guys. And again, so I hope that makes sense for you guys. Let me just read this chat real quick. Sorry. I finally hit my first trade, 15%, $1. What should I have done to make more money? Leverage 10x. Yeah, so you can increase your leverage, of course, but the risk obviously is there as well. Justin, newbie, leverage trading. There's a lot of videos, man. There's a lot of myths. Okay, cool. So I didn't miss anything too much. Yeah, okay. So is everyone on the same page? Does everyone understand what I'm trying to explain? I know these live sessions are 30 minutes, so I got like 5 minutes left of time for you guys, but I'm going to make Doge update before I head out for the day. But is there anything you guys want me to talk about? Should we expect another exponential moving retest of 0.168 for Doge? So look, so the thing about Doge right now, if you've missed a trade, so I talked about this already, but I'll quickly talk about this again. Think of it from a logical perspective on Doge right now, okay? A very logical perspective. We have squeezed from 0.149 into the highs of 0.16. That is a very massive trade, but look at it from a logical perspective. Would I be entering a long position here on this current 4-hour time frame? Like, look at this candlestick right here. Would I be looking for a long? No. The reason for that is because if I look at it from a risk perspective, the exponential moving averages are completely over leveraged. Yes, we did break above the 0.149 resistance, but we didn't retest it as support. That's 2 reasons why we're being cautious. Third reason, RSI is completely overbought. RSI is simply just an indicator, but the reason we have it on our chart is to give us another perspective. RSI is completely overbought. Does this mean we're shorting? No, it does not mean we short. Why? Because if Doge decides to wick again, it's going to hit the main resistance, and now you're caught out on a short. We're not shorting this market. All we're doing is there's your wick. 0.16189. There's your trade. If that level hits, boom, we long. If it doesn't hit, we're sitting on our ass and waiting for the retest. Once the retest happens and the candle closes, you enter a long position again. Super simple trading. There's no reason for you to be chasing the trades. There's no reason. Don't get caught out. Just let the market come to you. And again, guys, I've talked about this before. I will talk about this again. Please, 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 please. Be aggressive with your trades. Doge is unforgiving if you're on the wrong side of the trade. Please be aggressive with your trades. And again, I don't want to hear any excuse of, oh, I'm getting charged too many fees on Binance or whatever. Guys, Blowfin is in the link in the bio for the exchange if you want to leverage. The fees are very minimal, and there's a massive campaign going on. You don't have to do shit. You literally just have to trade, and they're literally giving you money and prizes. It's super simple, very easy to do. I don't want to hear any excuse for the next year. Oh, Pingu, I should have leveraged trade. I should have done this. I don't want to hear any of that. I don't want to hear excuses from any of you. I've been doing this channel for a year and a half. If there's nothing you've learned, and I'm not talking to people that are new, for the ones that have been here for a very long time and you are still not understanding it, you need to take this more serious, because guess what? We're almost at 7,000 subscribers. My Telegram is almost at 1,600 subscribers, right? Again, it's going to get very hectic for me, and it's going to be very hard for me to start answering your questions on these streams or whatever. Even right now, we have about like 55 people watching, but imagine when there's 300 or something, right? It's a completely different level. So that's why I keep telling you guys, I am here for you, but I am one person. I am only one person, and I will do my best to answer as many questions as I can. But the more we grow, the harder it becomes for me. And I refuse to hire anyone to answer questions or teach you guys trading, because guess what? I don't trust a single person. Mostly when it comes down to my channel, I know for a fact that there is probably very, very slight few people out there that can do what I do and to the level that I do it at. And again, I'm very passionate about this, so I know they're not going to bring the same energy. So that's why I will continue doing as much as I can for you guys. But at the end of the day, the only thing that I ask from you, you guys always say, I want to donate, I want to do this. Guys, the only thing I can ask from you is literally just shoot a like on my video. That's it. Put a like on my video, comment on my videos, at least get the algorithm out there and more people can join. Because the whole point of this channel is to prove to you that you don't need to pay $500, $1,000, $1,500 a month or have some random YouTube guru teach you how to trade. I do it for free, and I can run circles around every single trader out there. And I'm not being conceited. I'm proving it to you because you can see every single trade setup for the past year has played out. I am just trying to prove to you that you don't need to pay money to learn something. I was self-taught. I'm self-teaching you guys. That's it. That's the end of it. That's very simple trade setups. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna end with that. That was a very inspirational speech. I feel that. All right, I'm gonna go. I got shit to do. You guys do your thing. I will let you guys enjoy your day. And I appreciate you guys once again. I will make a Doge video before I head out. But I hope this live stream explains something to you guys. I hope this live stream you got something out of it, where you now understand how the wicks play and the reason why we trade as we do. So I really hope that makes sense to you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I will talk to you guys tonight, obviously with Doge. I'm gonna head out for a bit. I got some work to do. It's kind of pushing it in terms of time frame. I'm sure you can see it's 4:30 p.m. here. So yeah, I got a bunch of stuff to do, and I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys made money, and I'm glad you guys made money. If you didn't make money and you missed the trade setups today, that's fine. Guess what? We have the whole year ahead of us to make money in this market. Sign up for Blowfin. The link is in the bio. It is, like I said, a great exchange, and there's a lot they have to offer. And again, I know I've been saying it, but it's coming. The mentorship is coming. It is free. It is free. And for those of you that are new or of course watching or haven't heard of it, it's just going to be a group chat of 20 of you guys. There's 1,600 of you. Cut me some slack. I need to figure out a better system because I'm not having 1,600 people in a group chat. That's crazy. I won't be able to answer all the questions, but I'm most likely going to do like a 3-week program, free, a 3-week program, and just try to test it with 20. The whale chat is at 25 people right now. And I feel like even that's getting a little bit hectic in terms of people who are talking, but the whales are a different level, right? They understand the market, they know what they're doing, and of course they have money to do it. So they're learning as they go. It's going to be different for you guys, but I'm doing my best. But again, you have to be signed up for Blowfin. All the educational content is going to be posted on Blowfin. It's just going to be on Blowfin. That way, everyone can just go on their own time. YouTube, I'm making like 2,500 videos. A lot of the educational stuff gets lost. So it's easier on Blowfin where you just log in and boom, all the educational content is there. The link is in the bio. It is free. Highly suggest you guys recommending. Anyways, you guys have yourself a wonderful day. I appreciate you guys. We're at the 30-minute mark. And yeah, enjoy. See ya. Peace.